Good morning, beautiful souls. Oh my goodness, what a morning. I had to jump on live this morning. It's Rebecca Thompson here. If you don't know me, then I work with women to help them bridge this gap between spirituality and practicality so that we can be in the real world and deal with that without feeling like we have to push through, without feeling like we just have to follow the shoulds, and to be able to find those inner resources, which mean that we can live with better energy, more emotional resilience, emotional fluidity, more connection, less stress, all of that. And we need that more than ever, don't we, in these crazy times? And I've just found out this morning, because I don't really do media in the morning, but I have found out because we just find out, don't we? My husband sent me a message and someone else sent a message that we have gone in the Greater Brisbane area into a sudden 3-day lockdown. So I had to just have a little bit of a chuckle that this year has been so huge, hasn't it? And I wanted to share why our personal practice is so important, and for me is absolute gold around staying resilient in peaceful presence no matter what is going on around us, right? Because these things happen, and COVID is showing us more than ever that everything external to us is going to change. It is going to change. It is inevitable. Your physical body is going to change. Your business is going to change. Your relationships are going to change. Your health is going to change. Everything is inherently going to change. Good morning, Leslie. Let us know how you are this morning and where you're from. If you are in lockdown, if you're jumping on, let us know. So we know that that's going to change, and yet we still try and control that environment, don't we? We still get upset when that environment changes. So the only way to build resilience is to connect with the unchanging in you. And I know that some of you know that, and then it's like, but I can't fit it in, and I can't do this, and I don't know how. Well, it just has to become a non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth, like getting dressed in the morning, like going to work. And it has become like that for me. And when I don't do that, because I have created this strong routine and practice and, dare I say it, level of sensitivity and purity in me, that when I don't do it, I feel it even more strongly. And so it was interesting over the weekend. I made a couple of not so great food choices, which for anyone else might not be that great and might not be that much of an issue. Good morning, Katarina. But for me, a little bit of chocolate. I think I had a glass of wine on Friday night, just one, bit more bread than normal. And so this morning I woke up just feeling like, just heavy and sort of dragging myself out of bed. But I did, and because I have an amazing accountability buddy, beautiful Nick, we meet on the beach every morning at like 5:30 to 6 o'clock, and we meditate and we do our practice and we connect, and we're sort of there for each other in terms of holding space if anyone needs to process, if we just need to like check in. And it is just, like I say, gold. Right? Now, it's easy to stay in bed. It's easy to get into that kind of zone of bad choices, right? Then it's a downward spiral. And what we said, like we both rocked up feeling a little like not great this morning, but sitting at the beach, connecting in nature, dropping into, like we do a 30-minute meditation no matter what, dropping into meditation, using the tools, had a swim, did our yoga practice, connected. I had this beautiful release coming up around something that I've been a little in resistance to. He got to process some stuff. We both left feeling amazing and so inspired and so up for the day and the week. But here's the thing that we both said to each other this morning is that so many people get up not feeling great and just squash that with something else, whether it's food or with just getting busy or persuading themselves they're okay or beating themselves up about something or just getting on with it and pushing through. But just getting on with things and pushing through tends to end up not so great. I see that. I've worked with women and people in the health industry now for over 30 years. For those of you that don't know that history of me, I started off as a physio and I've sort of progressed into this global health and wellness arena that I'm now in, and personal and spiritual development. but I have worked with women and people that have pushed on and just got through, and it does not work. All right. Suddenly there's these big life traumas or diseases or things that upset the apple cart. And I know that you know what I'm talking about, right? It's these big life calamities that force us to stop, force us to realize that pushing through does not freaking work. We have to wake up. And we're in a world wake-up call right now. So we need to take this into whatever is for you right now. What is the wake-up call for you right now? Yeah, Katerina, pushing through only builds up toxins. Exactly. When we push through, we're actually squashing down, aren't we? We're literally saying, I'm going to push through all of this stuff that's trying to tell me stuff. I'm going to go like shove it to the back. And I'm going to squash it down. And it has to rise up somehow, because I believe that we are all on this personal spiritual development path. We're all here to self-realize. We're all here to connect and move back into oneness, whatever that is for you. And when we don't allow ourselves to see clearly, when we don't treat ourselves with loving kindness and compassion, when we don't do what we know is inherently the highest for us, in relationship, in business, in work, in food, in personal care and soul care, then we are storing up, we are accumulating baggage that is going to come out later. And I just loved that today, that we both rocked up feeling a little worse for wear, but we rocked up anyway and left feeling amazing. And it's these tools and practices that builds my resilience. Now, I have been leaping, as many of you will know, Katerina knows on here, who's worked with me for many years in my business. I'm about to up level again and invest in myself again, because I've reached the cap at what I can do with more organic reach. And I am at that point of like, oh, I've got to stretch to the next level. But I invest in myself. I believe in myself. And that is part of the practice. If we don't trust and believe in ourselves, then why would we give ourselves the soul care? Why would we give ourselves the self-care? If you are constantly thinking that your energies need to go out primarily to everybody else, then why are you here? You are here because you are a unique individual. You have this divine soul energy that is just desperately waiting to express itself through you. And you have a unique way to express that. I have a unique way to express that. So you are inherently worthy. You are inherently divine. You are inherently here and gifted with your unique expressions. All of you watching right now. So it's kind of in a way, how dare we not grasp that and live and express to our highest? And that means soul care, not self-care, doing whatever your ego tells you feels nice in the moment, but soul care, which can be hard, which can be fiery, which can be, I don't want to get out of the bed in the morning, but I am going to, and I'm going to get to that beach, or I'm going to meditate, or I'm going to do whatever it is, for whatever you need to know is for you in that moment. And if you have the privilege, well, we all have the privilege of being able to get out into nature, even if it's on your veranda, even if it's at your back door. And I feel very, very blessed that I have the beach and where I live, but also I have created that, right? So I urge you, I encourage you, I invite you, I inspire you to find a practice that works for you. And if you are just sort of flailing around going, it all makes sense, I know what you're saying, but I don't know what to do, and I need someone to hold my hand, I need accountability, I need tools, I need support, I need encouragement, then message me, because this is what I do, provide this environment in our tribe of women who are called beacons to step up into their highest, to be able to dissolve the pain, dissolve the fears, work with all of that in a beautiful, feminine, compassionate, caring way. So you don't have to keep pushing through, so that you don't have to be bottom of the pile, so that you can be the fullest, highest, lightest, brightest expression of you, no matter what is going on. No matter what is going on. Yeah? Soul care. Exactly, Katerina. And you are unique, as is everybody here. This is my genius zone, everyone. So if you are wanting some help in this area, reach out to me, because this is what we do. This is what we do, our tribe, of get you the tools that you need, that are tangible, that are specific to you, that work in your routine, that work for you. Yeah, I'm a mum with kids and business and dog and entrepreneur and all of that. This is about tangible practicality for the tangible spirituality, right? For the real world. For the real world. And as we head into another 3 days of lockdown, if you're watching this on maybe one of the replays, maybe we're mid-lockdown, end of lockdown, but I'm sure we're going to have a little bit of in and out, then the only place that is unchanging, remember, is within you. You are the only person you can 100% back and 100% trust. And then as you do that, the world around you starts to show up, and you have more deeply connecting, trusting people that really connect in your environment. You get to show up in a way that's more powerful. You get to impact others in a more powerful way. And that might just be, you know, how you show up at the shops when everyone's going to go crazy buying bloody toilet roll again. Like the presence that you hold through life is what has that ripple effect and creates that ripple effect of peace and empowerment and joy around you. You don't have to be up on stage or doing Facebook Lives all the time. The way that you show up in your life is the way that creates the impact. So have a beautiful day. Some of you may be at home now for the next few days. A few things have changed in my world today. What is the juice in that for you? What is the juice today in this message if you're suddenly going into lockdown? What gift is that for you? How can you bring that as a gift for others? So I hope I've inspired you today. Like I say, reach out to me if you're feeling like you really need some help around pulling in this soul care so that you don't keep falling prey to your own doubts, fears, energy levels, stress, old patterns. All right? That's what I'm here for. All right, my darlings, have an amazing day. I'm going to go do meditation now for my inner circle tribe of beacons. I hope you have a great day. Take care, everyone.